Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this fine Monday evening? Well, I hope you had a great weekend on Back to Life Monday evening. And for my sick and shut in, what was the word for today?
Live.
Live. What do I mean by that? Meaning live. Don't just even if you land in a bed, look at a good movie. Look at a trip to safari. Look at to take you out of your place, to take your mind away.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
If you had an Oculus, that'd be really, really good. Just it could take you on a vacation. And even when you can't do anything, you could dream.
Yes.
You can dream the impossible. You understand?
I like
now,
that.
For rest of you, I just hope that your whole day and your whole week and your weekend was copacetic. Now, as you know, we're going to be talking about...
Yes, Real Housewives of Potomac.
Oh, did I have a beef? Yes, I did. I did. Not a beef, but my gripe.
Okay.
Wendy. I don't understand it. I don't. She wanted her to show up at her thing, but she didn't. I just expect. That's what I'm saying. Unless it's something way over my head, I don't understand what the beef is. Because your mother was called a witch, and that made be derogatory in your country. But y'all dragging all that stuff over here where
yes.
Don't matter. Shoot, your mother's a witch. Watch out. Don't be surprised. She got hundreds of people knocking on her door for help.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Enough,
See,
yes.
turn what you turn it into a positive. Nothing wrong with being a witch. What's a witch? Somebody who does spells and make the unseen a reality.
I like that. Fair enough.
You know.
All the above, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So,
did you have one?
Did I have a gripe this episode?
Yeah, you had one. Let me tell you what it was. Say, what was it? Okay. You had a gripe this episode.
What was my gripe?
You said you didn't remember anything.
That is true.
That was your gripe.
Yeah, yes, that is definitely my gripe. It just seemed like an uneventful episode.
Until I brought some things to your remembrance.
Yes. I mean, really, the only person that stood out this episode was Nneka. In my opinion, Nneka was the highlight of this episode for me.
You know, I think what it is with these ladies, it seems like, for me, it just seems everything is about business. Everything is about... I'm trying to get a business. It's like the only reason why make it any plainer. The only reason why I'm on this show is to come up on my business. I'm up here trying to get a come up. I'm up here I don't know how long I won't be. I'm just going to make my money. That's what it always feels like. I feel like I'm being hustled every week. Like, especially with Wendy. Now, yes. She's been on something. She's been on candles. She's been on this. She's been on that. Now her and her husband, Wendy's in. And there they go selling marijuana. Yes. Not that I really give a John Brown, but it's just too much.
That is true.
It's just, that's what I feel. And if it's not her, it's Karen. It's always talking about this and a gala for that. And I'm doing something for this particular group. And that it's just always. If I'm not hearing somebody talking about, if it's not Candace about, I gotta go here and I gotta go and sing and I gotta go. It's like they used to show for like a toilet, like a come up. And to me,
I can see that.
And then I'm gonna come around again. That's my gripe. And now I could say something for all of them. Even with Karen and the light skin go, you're just sitting up here listening to and Gazelle talking about they have a store.
Yes.
Now, bad enough, we all know that Nia, she leaving her husband because he ain't no good. He ain't got the money like that no more. So she out. We know she a gold digger. It just seems like she's on that show for a come up. Mm-hmm. It's everybody.
I don't think she's tried to make a business though.
Yeah, but all of them. It's just in a way, but I don't mind it. Like Robin had her moment, but it seemed like she more working on her family. And to me, I thought it's supposed to be the Housewives of Potomac.
Yes.
I feel like I'm with a bunch of entrepreneurs out there, piranhas, out there trying to get a name. Like they're a bunch of broke women. I'm just looking good, but let me hurry up and work and get. That's what it said. They're hungry. They just look broke and they just hungry. Look fake and desperate. Did I really say it?
Yes.
I'm sorry. That's just how I feel.
Commenting on how fake they look.
It's becoming more all overly dressed. Like no family stuff no more. It's just
no.
Yeah.
Well, one person that has some family stuff going on, I mean, not really, is Candace and her.
They don't have no for that. That just looked like he was showing up, and just like that man saying, "Look, I'm tired of being mad. I'm over it. I'm back on the show. I need my TV time," because he was certainly out of it. Either Candace forced him, which I don't think she could, but he wanted to come back in the spotlight. How do I know? Because he said, if they say I can speak, ain't nothing wrong with speak. So he ready to put that stuff behind her. Only reason why I said it before, only why Chris got so worked up like that is Candace was worked up like that. And Candace psychologically put that spirit on Chris. Chris don't even think he would have been bothered by that.
No.
At all.
But because he's unbothered now.
And he's so unbothered. It's like, okay, Candace, you had enough. I'm done. Let's be. But because Candace is insecure.
Yeah.
Candace is insecure. The little girl body.
Now, speaking of which,
did that make sense in what I was griping about? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
That's my opinion. Don't hate me, but love me.
Yes.
It's just that's how I feel. And I love the women. I do all of them. Some more than others, but I do. And that's just how I feel about the show now. It's starting to get monotonous. But go ahead.
Okay. Well, you know what? Fair enough. Because even the new girl, Nneka, is talking about how she's starting a wine company.
See what I mean?
And this is her first season on. And
that's why they're on the show. It doesn't have to be so blatant.
Yes.
It's starting to be away from family and into just, why don't you say women trying to start the women of the, what do you call it? Boss women of Potomac.
Okay.
Instead of housewives of, because they're not being housewives.
No, they definitely aren't.
They're not being housewives. They're being entrepreneurs. Hustling, making money. That's all I see. It's like my husband don't make enough. You even see it on, it's just, that's what it has become to me.
Most of the housewives. But,
like I got to make enough money before the show ends. Yes, and it shows. They just look, it just look thirsty.
It does.
They come on like they don't need the money.
Mm-hmm.
But they be eating like starving animals. Like, I got to get to the top. It don't look pretty, ladies.
Yes, because the series gives them a come up and taste the money to be like, or if they're already famous, maybe this could be a way of
them trying to get hired. Right. So, in other words, none of them was really happy with their status.
Yes.
Everybody went on there with the idea, I'm going to use this show to get my business started. Mm-hmm. Nobody went on there saying, I'm like, if I were to go on that show, honestly, I wouldn't be trying to get a come up. I would be wanting my YouTube because I had that before I started. But I wouldn't be wanting, I want to get a bigger house. No, I would want to be fixing my house.
Yes.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I would want to remodel some things. Well, I want to add something on to my house. What would you think? Because I like our house.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think you could do?
Right. We have some ideas and dreams and visions for this house.
Will you keep it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because she hesitated. The problem is, if I were to expire, she doesn't want it. She says it's too big for her.
It is. That's the only problem. Maybe one day I'll see myself filling the house. But at the moment, I cannot see myself filling the house.
There you have it.
Yes. Now,
I bought this house with a vision, a family. It ain't never happened. There you go. You have a house too big for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now back to the Real Housewives of Potomac.
We went off in that.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a moment. But that just lets you know how they so business oriented.
Yes, they are.
That I'm so far away from that. And I know I can't be the only person that's just content with my life and not trying to start some kind of factory or clothing line or hat line, shoe line, makeup, perfume. If it fall on me and somebody want me to do it, that's one thing. But where they spitting out money for this. Now, if somebody say, hey, you know, I want you to pose for this, that's different. I'm getting paid. They're asking me.
Right.
That's different. These women are coming off like piranhas. They eating they don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
And I'm just saying, are there any people out there that can really come on the show and they're not thirsty? The one person I saw like that was Monique.
Okay.
Remember? But she got into a fight.
I do not remember.
Well, anyway, Monique. And it would just be good to see housewives be housewives. That's my opinion. Oh, well.
Now, Karen and Mia are having a beef this season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this
and I understand.
Really. Yes, because first off, Karen feels like Mia shouldn't have taken it personally that.
And if it was Karen, she wouldn't have shown up.
Yes.
I am so sick of Karen acting like she's so high and mighty. I can't. I like her, but I can't. She seems so phony.
And then with Mia, Mia opened up about her marriage a little bit, not to Karen, of course, but to Robin. And she told Robin that she basically feels like she can't leave Gordon at the moment because nobody has his back to support him, not even his family.
I don't think Mia is an honest person. I don't think Mia is completely honest. Just like that Mia that came in, that little minx that came in, and I like Mia, who came in and she would lie and twist stuff. That's the same Mia we looking at when it come down to her marriage and her affairs.
Yes.
That is that little minx right there, weaving and woobling and wobbling her way so she can look so innocent on camera. But you fool nobody, darling. You fool nobody. You just need to get hip and get witty, get funky, get loose, and just be like Sweet Tea and just say, yes, baby, it's about the dollars. Instead of we know that it's about the dollars. And you're like, oh no, I'm playing high stakes. I'm playing, what is it? The wheel.
A Wheel of Fortune?
I'm done. Russian roulette.
Oh.
I think that's what it's called. Or backgammon, one of them games where you have to spend the hard stuff. That's what you're playing. And I could just see her in a spiritual way, just walking around the tables and having a drink, or just the way she's sitting and talking and holding her hand and drawing people. I could just see her doing it. Girl, use it. Use it.
Yes,
you got some years. You got kids there. You do it. You got to do it hard, girl. Yep. Go ahead. You getting older. Do it. I understand. Go ahead, Mia. I see you, girl. I just want you to know I see you. Oh, you thought I had something negative to say? I did too. But the more I talked about it, the more I said, girl, I can't even be mad at her. I can't even be mad at her. Go ahead and work your wiles. Shoot, you got these hungry men out there. Why not? And she said she got a young one too that they liken to be a rapper.
Yes, they did.
You got a roughneck. Okay.
Oh, yes, she does.
So you done with the old heads. Okay. I got you. And that old head, even the old head, he up there still trying to negotiate with me. They had an agreement when they got married. Thank God we had an agreement. Mia probably said, I'm here, but if the money go, I go. You know that, right? Before I say I do. I'm sorry.
I mean, probably. But yeah,
I gotta do a reading on Mia.
Okay,
just
yes,
a real quick one. Just get before we go on. Before she's on me so heavy, I want to get the adulterous woman because she said she was dating outside her marriage. Yeah,
yes, she did.
Right. I'm not gonna do a big one, just a little one.
And we now know that Mia has a boyfriend.
Yeah. So yeah. And you know, time is going on. That Mia. Oh yeah, that's the sexy man. Come on, Mia.
Yes, Mia's gonna be the sexy woman.
She's gotta be the sexy woman somewhere, or she just gotta be a woman.
But Karen was trying to call out Mia in front of the group by bringing up how apparently Mia is sleeping with a rapper or a married man, and Mia on camera decided to try to play it off and act like, no, I'm not dating a rapper. No, I would never cheat. But then off camera, she basically told us being two-faced, Mia. Because Mia never admitted it to the group that she was seeing somebody. But in the confessional, in the one-to-one to us audience, she did mention to us.
She said, what now? I'm doing it 2 places at one time. I'm doing this, that, and the other thing. I'm here now. I'm all yours. Go ahead.
Yes.
I'm not going to put an outcome. I'm just going to do a quick read on Mia. Okay. But go ahead.
Noticing how Mia is acting one way to the audience and then another way to the cast. And that just shows you how she is double-faced towards how she presents her life.
Well, what I see here in a quick reading on Mia, what I do, so I'm gonna just go real fast. Okay. I see here, this is here like a key. It's like she's been in a gilded cage. And it seemed like Gordon, her husband, it's like he couldn't keep her caged in there any longer. I think a lot of it had to do with the finances because I see a ship that's seen commerce. And it seems that once that money start easing in, the financial load and the situation start easing in and it start eating out at the money, you see it was just a matter of time before Mia began to get her horse ways back on her and because she's already out in the world before the people and she already land in her near future. There's a man in waiting, sexy, young, that she played on with her sexy wiles. That's how she got him. However, I see a snake in the middle of this, and that's right next to Mia, if you see. So this is what I see. I'm just going to put them in order. I know you can't see them good, but you'll see this is the snake, this is Mia, and this is about commerce. This is about money. So Mia is about those dollar bills, okay? Yes. And right on the end of it, what Mia will offer in a relationship is that as long as it's good the way Mia wants, Mia say, I'm anchored. Okay. I'll stay there. She would have stayed with Gordon had it gotten ugly. Because I seen him wrestling, and you may say why. I say Mia don't cut no punches. She cut and keep on leaving, but she know that Mia know that Gordon still love her. At least I can only talk at the time of the show because I don't want to talk past that. Because right now I know that Mia is gone. I know that they are divorced or separated, and Mia's with another man. Yes. However, I already know that. But when I'm reading for that moment in time. Mm-hmm. How I do it, I just focus on what we were looking at, so we don't lose sight. But remember, the man was in the future, and now that's months ago, and now you see there's a man in it. However, and since it's a future, I see it's a snake in all of this. And since it's right next to Mia, this man is a high place. This man is in Mia's head. But right at the low, Mia is not an honest person. I think she got him in a crafty way. And now that she got him in some way, I think she's trying to anchor him. But it would be any man, because that's just the way Mia play. And I'm not saying that as a negative. I'm just saying that's the way the cards is. Mia don't play. She will cut and do what she got to do. And guess she'll still come out trying to smell like a rose. But we see you, when we smell you, we know we can't get mad at you. If these men want this kind of a woman, then you can't be mad. Be mad at the man. Be mad at the player. Be mad at the game, not the player. She just playing the game. She's like, I'm going after what I want. And outside of that show, it's nothing. When Mia first come on, Mia had all these business and stuff like that. Where's Mia now? But Mia have a mind for business, and Mia have a mind for the bedroom too. So don't let Mia fool you. And that's what does say the cards. Everything I say is allegedly, but I felt to read on Mia. Go ahead. Did you like that? That was in the middle. I know, but I just had to read on it.
That's
was just
okay,
the way it
because we really just have one more person to touch on before ending, which is
Mia player.
Karen, being brought up once again, decided. I forget.
Oh, I gotta do a quick one on Karen too. Go ahead.
Okay, I forgot where these ladies were. However, they did a game called Never Have I Ever.
They didn't even show them all.
No, they really didn't. But I guess NECA had received a note that said, never have I ever, I guess, like had a picture of somebody's family in my phone, which was very specific to Karen.
No, it was very specific to Robin to tell the story about it.
Yes.
Now, I would have been livid. So I know the way that Robin went into it, it was like that was planned. They plotted that. Because if I told you that and I would have said, I'm not doing it, I would have been offended. But she went right on. And so I know that NECA would have never did it. That was a plot. And I think NECA encouraged her to bring it out in the open to expose her. Yeah. Somebody need to expose Karen. But go ahead.
They really do. And Karen took it like a champ. She didn't deny it at first, and she was like, maybe I did. It could be in the folder.
I did read about this, but I just want to lay 3 cards right now.
Yes.
And I want to know, is Karen jealous? I asked this before about her, but because of the way that she acted, I could see embarrassment and shame was all in her. I felt the energy from the TV, and so much so the room got definitely quiet for a few seconds while she collected her pearls, because she didn't even know what to say, but she is clever and she's got wit. Slow, but she's a witty woman. So let's see. Let's see. Is this jealousy? I really believe that she's jealous of this woman's family and of her husband. I've said this before. I have said this before. I have said it's something about what Robin has she wants. I don't know, and she know what it is.
Yeah, of course she knows what it is.
Because here I see it's commerce, it's money, and Robin is a go-getter. Robin really is, but so is Karen. But this ship sailing on, maybe that's all it is. It's like this is like a burden, kind of like for Karen to carry this secret around. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a burden, but this is like a ship that you'll never have. Never have. And now that it's been exposed, it's like a part of her is relieved, probably, even though nobody challenged it. No one challenged the freakiness of it. No one. Everyone knew. Even Candace was like,
they all thought it was weird, but didn't say nothing.
Nothing about it. And this is it was a ship that sailed on, but even Robin said, I don't even know what to make of it. Yeah. But she said that she identified, but I told you that. It's something. Yeah. But now that it's something about her husband that she fantasized over. It's something. It's something that's a burden. It's something this woman that could be in love with her husband. You would never believe that. You would say you are a dirty lie. I'm just saying this man showed up. By no coincidence. And it's a ship like this is going by, like everybody know, but you got her whole family in there. Creepy.
Yeah, that is creepy.
That's like a stalker.
Then I'm not even sure if she was joking, but then actually admitted to having a folder for Robin.
And it made me feel like she could have a folder on all of you.
Even the ladies said that. They were just like, how many of us does she have photos
And
of?
she said, but it's really Robin. It's Robin. And I don't know if she have a folder on her. She said she did.
Yes, she did.
What she said?
Because somebody actually called her up on it because she was just like, I don't know, maybe if I did have a picture of her, it could be in the folder. And then somebody was like, you have a folder of Robin? And then she paused for a second and was like, yeah. I was like, oh no, you should just keep digging the hole.
That would have bothered me. I would have been, you're a freak. I would have been, why I'm in your wallet? Why? You making me uncomfortable. You got a thing for me? I would have had to say something about it. That's why I'm saying no one said anything.
They didn't even question Karen.
But Karen would have questioned it. Karen would have been all up in there. Why you got to puzzle me? You trying to get something with my husband? Karen would have. That's why I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What else?
Yeah, that was pretty much it for this episode.
That was it. That's our read, and that's all I got to say. I hope you enjoyed that recap. Do anything you want to say?
Nope, that was it for season 8, episode 12 of Real Housewives of Potomac.
Karen? Mental girl, mental Karen, mental. Well, anyway, you ready?
Yes.
Sunflowers.